Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today I've got a haul for you and these are the items that we bought in Wales in the craft shop. So I'm going to link the craft shop's website in the description down below. So if you're not local, then you can pop on their website, and apparently it's a new website and they're adding things all the time. Now I went in, I got most of this in one trip, and then I did go back and get a few other couple of bits and pieces, but I've been dying to show you all this. So I'm just going to jump in now and show you the bits that I bought. Right, I'm going to show you the flowers first, okay, and the kind of the garland and the Christmassy things. Now, the first thing I picked up, just going to say, price-wise, I'm not 100% sure of all the prices. Some of them have prices on, but it's about a week or so ago, so I can't remember everything. So look on the website if you're unsure. Okay, so the first thing is this garland. Now, it's a 6-foot plain garland. So this is the kind of what you have on a tree. So if you've got a tree and you fluff that out. Now, I'm going to make a centerpiece for my table, table for Christmas dinner. And I've got an idea of using this garland for it. So I picked that up. I think it's around about a £5, not 100% certain. I'm going to cut it and do some different bits and pieces with it, but I thought I'd pick that up because that would be great for that. Now I'm going to jump in to the flowers. Not literally, I mean I'm going to show you the flowers. So we've got these poinsettias. Now these are really long. I don't know if you can see how long the stem is on that, but they're really quite pretty. Now, how many of those did I pick up? I think I might just have 2 of those. So all you would do with those is just fluff them out and make them look all pretty and cute. So I've got 2 of those. Now I've got them all set out next to me, so I'll try and show you the Christmassy ones first. Then I've got this bouquet. Now, how much was that one? That one's got a price on it. That was £3.25. With this, I thought I could kind of and with a lot of the flowers, I thought I could sort of take the heads off and put them in wreaths, displays, that sort of thing. So that's my plan. Hopefully we'll make some pretty nice designs and sprays and stuff with it. Then we've got this Christmassy bouquet. That's got a price on as well. That's £5.50. And I like this one because it's got a bit of a mixture. And because you've got lots of different stems on it, we can kind of cut them off and use various different bits. We don't have to use them as a bunch, so we can sort of like snip that off, use that, put it in, certain places. And these would go quite nice with this. Even though these are a lot bigger, you could kind of dot them and put different colours underneath. So, and that's sort of got like a velvety feel to that one. You've got your leaves there and some pine cones with sparkly bits. So, although that was over a £5, I did think that would be, quite nice to add. Right, a few more Christmassy items now. We have a super long berry and pine cone pick here. So on each one, you've got 3 pine cones and they're tipped with like a snowy effect. So that'll be just a paint on the end. And you can do this effect yourself. If you can go and collect some pine cones, you can pick the pine cones up, put your little snowy effect on. You could also put some wire, wrap some wire around and make your own picks really. But I think it looks really nice with the berries. And again, you've got a huge long stem on that. And they're £3.25. So I picked up 2 of those. There's one that's identical. This one here, Ebbs wanted to pick this up. I didn't see how much it was actually before I picked it up. But it's a £5. You've got all sorts of holly and berries. And again, this will be ideal for some sort of wreath or display. Now, I'm going to be making my mum a wreath and possibly some kind of display or something as well. So my theme, I think I'm going to be sort of pinks, rose gold, golds. That's what I think I'm going for, just to give you a little bit of a heads up there. But I've also got lots of the traditional reds as well, because I really do love the red at Christmas. I think it's just sort of, it says Christmas, doesn't it, really? So you've got your berry, and these berries have got glitter on. So as a bunch, I don't think that looks very good. But if you're going to take bits out, I mean, you imagine taking that out and you're going to put it with some greenery underneath, and you're going to put some of that in and mix some of the flowers together. I think that would go really, really well. I'm getting all glitter everywhere now. Right, okay, this is another pick. I think this was £1. They had lots that were £1, but obviously they're not huge. But I think that's still quite a good deal because, again, you can take the little bits off and cut the stems. So you need yourself some strong snips so you can get through this wire. So make sure you've got that as well if you're doing anything like this. Now we're going to move on to some different kind of flowers. Now I might still use these at Christmas because it matches in with the colour scheme that I'm going to go for. I picked up 3 of these bunches of flowers and these were $3.25 each. And I don't think that is bad at all because you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think that is. On there, you're getting your leaves, you're getting your greenery as well. So we'll be definitely using those. I also picked up a slightly different pink. This is a deeper pink, but I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I really love that colour. And again, you get all the green bits and pieces the same in there. And then to go with it, so I can just sort of decide what to use, I've got the cream as well. So it's virtually the same bunch. Have you got 7 in there as well? 2, 4, 6. I think you only get 6 in that one. So you get between 6 and 7, 2, 4, 6 in each bunch. But I think that's still really good. And they can be used with the red as well, if the flowers match. So that's it for flowers. Now I did pick up this bunch here. This was from a different shop, but I just wanted to quickly show you these. I'll be hoping to use these again soon. And I'm trying to remember the shop that I bought it from. I think it was called The Gift something. It was actually in Llandudno in one of the shopping centres, but I can't remember the shop, so not very helpful. But I just wanted to show you those anyway because I thought they were really quite pretty, lovely colours, and they kind of go with those, don't they? If you can see over in that corner, they look really sweet. So I'm just going to push all these flowers to one side and I'll show you the bits and pieces that I bought as well. Right, I've pushed them back a little bit. I have to say I'm quite glad that I don't live near this craft shop because I would be in there all the time. Okay, so I also picked up some of this cello wrap. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you've seen me wrap up all sorts of different gifts and things. I've done quite a few gift wrapping videos, and cello wrap is a great way to wrap up presents. You can get all sorts of different colours as well. And if you're looking for cello wrap, all you need to do is to go on to somewhere like Amazon or eBay and just type in cellophane or cello wrap. That's all you need to type in. If you want a Christmas one, type cellophane Christmas, or use some keywords and then you'll be able to find all sorts. Now Poundland also do sell this, but they sell it in a smaller roll obviously, and they do at Christmas time like a snowy flake one. Now this was £6 from this shop and you get 20 meters on there. So I wanted to get a roll that had quite a bit on it because I was and it's wider as well than the Poundland one, because if you're doing a gift basket, you need to get all the way around the edge. So the wider sometimes makes it a lot easier to do. I also found this. Now all the little bits are coming off it, which is a bit of a pain. And when I brought it home from Wales, I had to wrap it in some foil to stop everything coming off. But I just thought it was super cute. And maybe we could do like a wintry scene or something with that. So that's the reason I got that one. Right, where do I start? Okay, so let's start here. We've got these. We've got a little escapee over here. This was £1. I have got an idea for this. I'm hoping it's going to work, but don't know. We'll see. So I've got one of those, and I picked up a smaller one of these little wreaths, like a polystyrene wreath. I've got a larger one of these, but I wanted to do something with Phoebe, so I thought if I pick that up, she can maybe do the smaller one and I can do the bigger one that I've got. We can sort of do it together and we'll see about that, if that works out. Tape. This is double-sided tape. They also sold the red tape as well. And the red tape, incidentally, is super sticky. So if you're looking for some double-sided tape, the white stuff's quite good. But if you want super sticky stuff, then use the red. But you don't get time to move it if you use the red. Once it's down, it's down. We've got some metallic markers. These were £2. You've got all the different colours there. These are also good for Christmas cards. As long as the nib isn't too thick, they'd be good to write cards. And we also got one of these books. It's black with black pages. It was £4.50. And we've got those pens to be able to write and do things in those. That actually, look, it says it goes on to plastic, glass and metal. So that's quite interesting to know, isn't it? Right, I also got some record cards. I'm going to get one of those little holders to put these in, and I'm going to write on sizes. So when I make books or I make things out of paper, I often forget the sizes. So I thought if I can write at the top what I'm making, maybe even draw a little picture or something so I remind myself, or stick a picture to it, write on the sizes, and then get a little header and kind of like flick through it and think, oh, I want to make like a 7x7 book or something. And if I do extra bits like put pockets in it or something, I forget the size for them. So I'm going to write that down on there. I just thought that would be really handy to help keep organised. Now here we've got some note pads. They are 150 and you get 245 in a pack. We'll be covering those. I'm going to do that in a video just to give you a little craft fair idea. So I thought that would be quite sweet to do. These little Santas, you get 3 in a pack. They're £2 for 3. They're just like MDF cutouts. Now, Chloe's actually really good at painting. So I'm going to ask her if she will paint these for me. Now, I could do it, but they wouldn't really look very good. I could probably tell you that a 5-year-old did it if I painted them, and you'd probably believe me. So I'm going to ask Chloe if she'll paint these and get all the fine detail and stuff, because they'll be really good. And they would be good as well on Christmas Eve boxes if you've got a wooden Christmas Eve box. So look for MDF cutouts. Again, you can go onto eBay, you can search it, and you can do it that way. Right, where have we got now? We've got some of this bead. Now, I have some of this that I've used previously, but I didn't have any that was this small. So I think I maybe picked up just 2 meters of that string bead. And I also brought some of this. Now, I think I bought 2 meters of this as well. And I love the gold colour. And again, with Christmas, I really do like the reds and the golds and the traditional colours. So I thought maybe if I've got this on hand, we could use that in a project as well. Then I found this silver one on the roll. I didn't find the gold one on a roll. I'm sure they must have it. I probably paid, I don't know if I paid the same or more, but you get 2 meters on the roll. And that was £2 for that. So I thought I'd get that. And you know, if you don't want it that thick, you can cut it. And so if you wanted 2 or 3 or 4 or half of it, you can just cut it with a pair of scissors and make whatever kind of thickness you want. And you can cut it to whatever, and it doesn't fray or anything like that. So it is quite handy. Now, ribbon wise, I picked up various different bits and bobs of ribbon. Here we've got, I don't know how much that one was. It says vintage ribbon, and I liked it because it's got the deers on and snowflakes. So you've got your red theme, and it's got some sort of cute silver patterns as well. Here I've got 3 kind of gold themed rolls. We've got some sparkle with the gold at the back, and these are wired ribbon. So a lot of the time, if you're using ribbon to decorate things, maybe trees or garlands or anything like that, the wired ribbon is the best because it sits kind of proud, so it will sit where you put it. If you get the normal ribbon, it's going to be a bit floppy and it won't hold as it needs to. So I've got that one there, which has got like spots on. I think that was 150 as well. And then that one with sort of different kinds of sort of darker spots. I think this one's a little bit more sort of see-through than that one, but I thought they may work together. Now, I'm not sure which I'm going to use for which project, but I had them all in mind, so you know, I can kind of go with it. I also got this was super cute. That was just £1 for a roll of that. And also these. Now, this is a bit like, do you know, tutu kind of material? That's what this is like. Now, this was £4. How much do you get on it? 25 yards, it says. And it's lightweight, perfect for floral wedding and balloon decor, it says. So I've got the red one, again, for your Christmas. And I've got the gold. Now, my plan is to use this in a wreath. That is my plan. So there is that. Now we're going on to some sort of glue. I thought this glue was quite well priced, actually. We've got Craft Tacky glue. It's like a super tacky PVA. And that was £2.50. But and that's Tonic Studios, that one. But sometimes when you're doing like cards and stuff, you need a nice glue with a fine tip, just so you can make your cards, or you can glue little bits of embellishments on or something like that. So there's that one. And this one is high tack fabric glue, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a good price. I did buy some quite some time ago, and I'm sure I paid quite a bit more than that. But let me know if you've bought it and what the price normally is on that, because I think that's quite good. So that is good for kind of fabric and stuff like that. Now we're going on to these spray paints. I bought the metallic silver and I also bought the gold as well. So I've got a couple of ideas of what we can use those for. Now, they had these, they were selling these singly or in a pack, and they had these for 50p each. Since buying these, I've been into Wilko, and they are slightly cheaper in Wilko. They do them in packs. So these are going to be for some hampers that we'll be doing. And so if you do need them, you can pop into Wilko's. And I do think they are red and gold in the packs in there. I mean, if you are ordering from this shop, then you could, you know, just get them anyway. Right, I'm just going to pull these few bits down as well and show you what else we've got. Now, I've also got some tissue paper. I like to use this in hampers. Really cute. You've got snowmen, penguins, that sort of thing. That's a bit boring, but I just love this. So I just wanted to kind of like mix and match it. So it was worth me getting. Then they also had some of these feathers. These are craft feathers. They are pink and blue. So again, that's another craft idea that I've got, which I'll pop on the channel. And the last few bits now, I picked up one of these bookkeeping books here. I'm a bit old fashioned. I do like to write things down. So that's just to help me keep a track of, you know, things that I buy. And then last but no means least, I've got these. And I can't remember how much this is, but again, I'll be using this in some kind of Christmas decor. So I've got the pink there, which is quite wide as well, which I think is quite nice. And there's a lacy one as well. And they had these on the roll, so you could buy like a roll of it, or you could buy it by the metre. But I just think that is really, really pretty. I really love that. So that's that as well. So they're the things that I bought from the craft shop. I hope you've enjoyed the shop with me as well. So if you haven't seen the craft shop with me, I will link it down below in the description so you can take a look, and I'll try and tag the video at the end of this as well. So I couldn't really get going until I filmed this, till I sort of showed you all the things that I bought. But I'm really pleased with it, and now I've got to just get on and get making loads of crafty things. So that's it, guys. I hope you're all okay. I hope you've enjoyed this. Pop on the website if you want to have a look, and I will see you all again soon. You take care. Bye for now.